Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a random tainted character run for win number 1 and episode number 326. Your question for today is going to be, put your answer in the comments down below. When you're hanging out with the boys, the squad, whatever you call your friend group, what is your go-to activity to do? Play video games, whatever it may be. I want to know. Seed, by the way, is going to be VE3Z0YVE. Interesting. Library is very, very good to see at the start here. We're not going to be able to make much out of that because we are playing as this character, but we could maybe find the Book of Revs, Satanic Bible, to make the run pop off in the early game here. You never know. But anyways, I asked this question for a very obviously specific reason. The first time seeing my childhood friends back home was on my recent vacation, and I hadn't seen them in... Whew, I may have lied. This is actually quite good for us. Here's what you want to do. You touch this. Very, very easy pickup there. Touch this. Also, this is here as well. I called this out. We could play a bit of a gamble here. And we could take Book of Genesis going forward, which it basically will take away one of your passive items and spawn 3 items of the same quality, which could be really, really good as this character, because if we get a bad item, we're not forced to take it, I guess. But we'll figure it out as the run comes to us here. But anyways, I hadn't seen my friends in a year. Longer than a year, actually. And it was really, really... Ooh, a lot of interesting stuff going on here. Definitely take that, because I don't really want to be using the Hourglass as this character. It's a fun item, but it's a bit too min-maxy for my taste right now. And what we can do instead is take Book of Genesis. Does this work? It does work as this character, and we can actually exhaust the book pool on this floor if we see fit. Good stuff. But it had been a really long time, and I had missed the boys, you know? The most I had interacted with my friends since moving away was doing the 4-player file and other kind of stream collabs or video collabs and stuff like that. You guys have obviously seen Merm on the streak a few times. You've seen Aldog on stream a couple of times as well. But it wasn't... There's a different feeling being in person with somebody than online, obviously, because there's so many more things to do in person that is much more accessible and fun than being online. And obviously growing up with these guys, we had our fair share of fun back in middle school, high school, running around, our hometown or whatever, but we hadn't really, I don't want to say gotten to our groove, but we hadn't really, you gotta calm the freak down, man. Holy shit. This enemy is way too tanky for first floor. We hadn't really, found our thing to, every friend group has their thing to do. And ours for a while was just going to my house and playing Smash or Mario Kart, things like that. But we hadn't really found our thing outside of video games yet as a friend group, which it kind of sucks. Whew. Yes, I really want member card. No, I do not want to steal that. We're going to be smart here. And by the time we'd actually found our thing, which I would say is just fucking around in public places. Oh my god. Pray and God will answer to you, boys. You're definitely going to buy a member card here. Like that. And that opens up a shop we can walk into down here, potentially getting nothing of value. Fantastic. We can save that there for a while. See, now we don't want to take a Book of Genesis because we don't want to lose member card until later on. That's insane. That's a little bit too good for my liking. Dude, just pop it right now. Oh god, the frames. Okay, we're running at what looks to be 15 frames per second right now. You're looking for the good boys. It's curved horn right there. Do you want curved horn? Or do you want something else? There is an item that gives you member card at the start of your floor. And there are ones that give you planetarium increased chances. But thinking with my brain power right here, because this character does not really get a ton of stats, where's cancer? I really want to get cancer. I don't want to be in here. I'm just going to grab curved horn. I don't want to be in there for 6 years trying to find random stuff. Just take the curved horn and be happy with it. That was an amazing, amazing shop to find. And we would just like drive to, you know, a restaurant or a store and just kind of like walk around and do nothing. And that was the Midwest way for a while. It was just like you find a public place that's at least decently fun to explore or walk around, and that's what you do all day. Because again, like the closest place to do anything fun in was like Milwaukee, which is an awful place to drive, and even the fun stuff in Milwaukee is like usually not that fun. Actually, I don't mind getting flight this early on. Not too shabby. And I think you're good to just... well, don't forget to pop your lover's card. That's going to be, again, like a lot of HP. And then I think you're good to move on down here. And I'm not, like, trying to diss the Midwest there. I quite enjoy walking around random public places. You can find some good fun with, like, inside of that. And... we found some good fun on the trip walking around to Woodman's and shit like that. But like we would have these like every like I would say once a week, maybe twice a month, somewhere in that range. We would after school, you know, carpool to a Buffalo Wild Wings about oh god, I don't know, like half an hour from where we lived, and then eat some food and then drive around just like doing nothing. And I think the act, I love Secretion. I think the act of doing nothing makes you appreciate the people you're with more, because it's like when you have nothing entertaining to do, you're relying on the people you're around to be entertaining and funny, and that brings friends pretty close together. I know it's a little bit sappy for talking about a fucking like Woodman's, but you know the idea I'm trying to portray here. It's all in good faith. Okay, we got some Loki's here. We got some Tears Down pills. Honestly, fantastic. Oh, Hemotomesis. Actually, it healed us up 1 heart there, so I can't complain. And we will pop this and walk on out. But the point that I'm trying to convey, hilarious, still stands, I think. It is... yeah, I don't want any of these. Can I leave this area, or is that impossible? As cheesy as it may be, it still stands. What does Keeper's Penny do? Right, it gives you additionally 1 to 4 items, but is Chaos better? I think Chaos, we're gonna come back for Chaos. It'll be more fun on today's run for a while. We can always drop it if need be, because we are playing as Tainted Isaac. But, you know, when we finally found our thing, it was already like half of us were already graduated and going to college, and the rest of us were getting ready to go to college, so there was not a lot of time to hang out. This is a weird floor shape. So it was kind of lame. And going back, the first thing as a group that we actually did was a classic BD1P maneuver here. Every summer, I would usually hold... what does the Sun card do? Okay, I guess you pop... yeah, you should have gotten Chaos first, but it's not a huge deal. I wanted to get... oh yeah, here's double Colostomia, which we can totally manage with Flight, by the way, and the Creep. It's going to be really, really easy here. But every summer, I would host a really, really big bonfire. I'm talking like 10 to 15... we're fucked, yeah. People at my house, making s'mores, going to the lake and stuff like that. And it was like a big event for the friend group, because I was the only friend who, well, there were a couple of us. I was the only friend who had like easy access to both a lake and a fire pit at the same place. And bonfires are super, super fun. If you have not gone to like a bonfire before, I highly recommend you find like a friend of the fire pit or some shit. The runes, though. The runes, though. Hair throw. Yara, we can deal with. Take that for the Bone Heart, and then walk on in here. Woo! Oh my god, this is like an everything kind of deal. Maw the Void, yes. False PhD, yes. And don't fuck this up. Perfect. The frames being like lower makes the switches so much harder to predict. Look at this. This build has gone off the deep end here. We're gonna get some big damage here, and we can also choose to drop... where's a floor detail? We can choose to drop Mystery Rune and Divorce Papers whenever we see fit. Bunch of stuff. Not want to drop that. So you take this back. Then you swap on over to here, and boom, there's your quints for the rest of the floor. Very, very good stuff. But bonfires are really, really, really fun. Yara. I wanted to get Chaos, look for more money, because stealing it's going to be really hard to time with the stealing from shops not having a timer on it. And I say what I hosted about, like, let's say 6 to 7 huge bonfires between junior and senior year and moving out and all that kind of stuff. And they were big events. Like, I'd have people bring food and snacks over. We'd order pizza. We took at one point my computer monitor and my Nintendo Switch and put it outside to play, and like with a huge like 80-foot extension cable, and played Smash outside. And it might sound lame to a lot of you, but it was so much fucking fun. And I would go back to that day in a heartbeat. So the TLDR here is that, please more money, please more money. Actually, oh wow, nice one, dude. Real class act chest right there. Yeah, fantastic. That was really funny of you. What are we putting down here? Divorce papers. There we go, boys. And now, I would say don't steal. Grab your sun card and keep on going down. We could win the run with this build. It wouldn't even be close. TLDR bonfires are really fun. Going out to random restaurants and then to like random convenience stores and gas stations and shit, also pretty fun. I don't really care for that right now. And wouldn't you know it, the first thing as a group we did when I got back to my hometown was I threw a bonfire. I got all of my friends together. I bought a bunch of shit for s'mores and snacks and food or whatever. And I had all my boys over, and Desi and her friends too. And we just had a good time. Went swimming earlier that day as well. Now, Wisconsin right now in the summer is like, it was like 77 degrees out. So not very warm at all for swimming. But if that was my one goddamn time by that lake in a year, I'm not gonna not go swimming. Even though it was pretty cold, I had a great time doing that too. And it was just really nice to sit down with my old friends. Ooh, infestation is not a bad item right there, I'll tell you what. Oh, a restock machine. With the steal from Shops mod, huh? That's not timing it right? Oh, there we go, boys. Look at that. Look at that. We're actually quite cracked at Isaac today. If you haven't noticed, we have red key now. This is going to be a crazy-ass run. Don't deny it. But it was really nice to sit down with my friends and just like, talk. Oh, hey, what's been up with you? Because I hadn't seen these guys. Hell, I hadn't talked to half of these people since I moved out. I've been so busy with work and you know, the cats and just moving out that I haven't made time for a lot of my old, like, childhood friends, and it sucks. But getting back to them and just catching up while chilling by the fire and making s'mores was something I wouldn't ever trade. And it made me realize that the #1 most fun thing that I enjoy doing in life, it's gonna sound lame to a lot of you, but are just bonfires. Camping, bonfires, where you have no excuse but to hang out with the people you're around and just like shoot the shit. It's great. It double points if you can bring like you know, Smash with you or like Mario Kart. It adds so much, you know, Pulty to the engagement factor there. Bozo, bozo, bozo. You're an idiot. Why don't we try and not drop anything for that? Neither of those are very much worth my time. But I would say now that, like, my favorite thing to do is just to throw a bonfire. If I had to plan an ideal day, if I was going back to Wisconsin for one day only, and I hadn't seen my friends, like, in a year, I would say what I would want to do is I would definitely trade the restaurant and go into, like, you know, Walmart just to mess around. Berserk is not bad, but it's not worth... Oh my god. We just traded Chaos for Lawful. I'm game. I am 100% game for that. That might have been the most ironic trade in the history of trade deals ever. You can't complain. Cannot complain. But I would say, hey, I want to get like 20 people. I want to go swimming for the... I want to be in the lake, like, you know, from, let's say, 1 p.m. to like 5 p.m. Then I want to come back to my place. There's a hot dog stand near my house. It's a very small, it's a food truck pretty much, a stationary food truck. And they have great burgers, fries, cheese curds, custard, all that kind of stuff. I want to go there. Pet Rock, are we in the familiar pool? No, I guess it's still chaosified. Ooh, do you want to drop Quince for sinus tears? The answer is a unanimous yes from the audience right now. Take that and I guess you keep on going down. But go on the lake from, let's say, from like 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Get off the boat, dry off, go to this hot dog stand, come back, start a fire, and get some s'mores going. Pull out the monitor and the Switch, and have some video games on the side. Have some s'mores, some I don't know, like get a fucking football out there if you're ready to throw in a football around. I don't even give a shit. It sounds like an ideal time. And I didn't go to too many parties in high school. I went to, I would say you don't really go to parties as a freshman. You start going when you're a sophomore. So in like the 3 years you're party active in high school, I probably went to about a max of like 9 to 10 parties. And they were all right. You know, they weren't like really my scene, I wouldn't say. Just because I only really went because a friend was like needed someone to go with, and I was like, sure, I'll tag along. This room sucks balls, by the way. You need to piss yourself. Get out of here. Thank you. So I wasn't like ever really, you know, super. It's really hard, but this is the #1 thing to drop right there. We now have a little bit of a Tainted Isaac Incubus. And it is Devil Pool. So, like, we might be getting our final build. Holy shit. Okay. Don't do anything. You have a restock machine upstairs. Make sure you take advantage of that first. You're looking for your classics. Bloody Lust. Not bad, but out of everything we have, we might be dropping member card sooner than we expect. Because we have Lawful now, so there's really not a point in having it. Oh my god, a Sinister Sight. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Mom's Life is a synergy killer. I don't want to have that right now. What is this, dude? Oh, I know what Dark Power does. Never mind. These are all so good is the issue. We can drop Mauve the Void. We're not getting much use out of that. That was too close. That was also still pretty close. But look at this build. Like, this is gonna be crazy. Our next item to drop is probably gonna honestly be like Sinus Tears. I want to keep False PhD for big damage. And Secretion is really, really good just for having like a quick charge shot to do a little bit of extra stuff. Oh my god. How does Reverse Stars work as his character? I don't even want to find out. I don't really want to know. Just keep going along here. The run's going way too well. We keep Vanishing Twin. We have like an 8th or a 9th passive item for Vanishing Twin. And we're getting double items for it too. Mega Blast. I guess Red Key is not that good for us right now anyways, just because the pools are all the same. So I guess we're going Mega Blast, and we're just going to keep, I don't know, like what's in the arcade? Is there anything worth my time in here at all? Nah, I don't really care. Just leave the floor. Just get the hell out of here. But I know it sounds kind of like cliche and a little bit lame, but wasn't a big party person. And the ones that I went to, like, high school parties are awkward. So I feel like nobody knows what you're supposed to do at a party besides just like socially drink and that's it. Because when you're a high schooler, every party you throw, if you wanted to have like alcohol involved, I thought I had iframe still. I'm stupid. It has to be like a secret. So you can't like get like, you know, a band to play there or like some fucking DJ set. And you can't like be super loud or your neighbors will get pissed off. So it's like, it's a lose-lose in those situations. Is this Devil Pool again? Did the Lawful Chaos Switch give us a single pool? That'd be kind of crazy if true. I don't think that's the case, but it would be kind of crazy if true. All right. Here's the plan now. Try and make it to your boss fight. You're getting the worst kind of enemies for this, like whole treatment here, but you should have enough time, I would assume. To make it down here and do that. So it is once again the Devil Pool, but these items all look to be pretty bad. Damocles exists, but we don't have enough hearts to even grab Damocles right now, so I have to say no. and potentially come back to that at a later date. But we're kind of in a point where, like, the items, it'd be really hard to give up any item we have now. The next to go is going to be Secretion, easily. But it's really hard to give anything up because Secretion's a great item. It should be quality 4. The item does insane damage for no reason. What's in here? Fucking R key? That's impossible. We're in the devil pool right now. Don't make things up in your own head. Don't lie to your loyal viewers, BD1P. That's a sin. That's the secret 11th commandment God bestowed upon Moses on top of that mountain. He said, if you're a streamer, be nice to your fans. Unless they're being mean to you first, I guess. Then it's a whole nother issue. We can grab Damocles now, though. I'm gonna buy this for myself, just so we can buy it if we get a Joker card or we go to that curse room and have enough access. Problem is, going to that curse room means we are fucked upon keeping this Eternal Heart, which, believe it or not, the Eternal Heart right now is actually quite useful. Unless, that's not it. We'll take some more bombs right here, I guess. I can't touch the bag because I don't want to lose the Eternal Heart once again. So I'm going to have to skip going for Damocles right now. Otherwise, we may not have any way to keep our HP. You know what? No, you don't skip Damocles. If there's one thing you're known for, it's taking risks. This is a risk. It's a pretty big risk, but that's a big risk's fun. Go into here. Maybe you'll get Soul Hearts to balance out your Eternal Heart loss. Or you'll get one of these babies. Or Reverse Fool. Hey, we keep the Eternal Heart now. That's interesting. Well, we can see if we can do something crazy with this. We get a restock machine. I would full card all my stuff for that. It'd be kind of fun to do that. You never know. I think the best party I went to in high school, I don't think it was a secret party. I think the parents knew it was happening. They didn't care it was happening. But it was a Halloween party my junior year. I had just freshly gotten out of a relationship at that point, I'm pretty sure. So that's like that's the best time to go to a party in high school. Even though primarily nothing really happens at these parties that's like noteworthy, the best time to go is when you are just like freshly single in high school, because that makes you feel like you're open to anything, right? Although, again, nothing does happen because it's a bunch of awkward hormonal high schoolers, but still, it's the thought that counts there. And it was fun because there were, like, people were wearing, like, cheap costumes and shit, and just, it wasn't like a party where you had to feel like you were trying to impress somebody or be, like, cool. Everyone looked fucking stupid, and that's why it made it fun. But nothing beats, like, the bonfire parties that I used to throw with the boys. I don't know, man. I've gotten great reviews on those things. If you guys are ever in the Southern Lakes, Wisconsin area, and I'm there too. Dude, Devil Pool again? What the fuck is happening? Come stop on by. They're always open invite. I've had people who I like didn't even know before show up. There was a time actually where one of my friends in high school, friends right now as well, shout outs to Elise. She was a very like friendly person. Like, she knew fucking everybody. Whether they lived in like Illinois, like 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away, an hour away, were 6 grades ahead of us, she knew everybody. And at one point she had like invited a bunch of her like after school theater friends to this party that the bonfire I was hosting. I swear to God, dude, her like little minivan she drove, like at least 8 people got out of that fucking car. And I had no idea what any of their names were. And they were all cool. They were all great people. But it was almost more fun to meet people at these parties than it was to have just like my old friends there. And it makes you really want to move back home. Like, the number one thing I miss about being at home is not, I miss the weather. I miss like the scenery and knowing where things are and having it be a lot calmer than Fort Worth is. But honestly, the number one thing that I tend to miss is just having the boys around and having a fucking fire pit. All I want to do is grill, for God's sake. We're gonna go just, can we make boss rush here? I have a plan, gamers. We're gonna mega blast our way through boss rush here. Oh, I should have gone to beast this run. I forgot about, oh wait, that's a reverse full card. We can maybe still find a way to go to beast, chat, don't worry. Either way, it's negative for extra damage right now. And I don't really care for 9 lives. Anything important happening in here? Judas is freaking Shadow. Yes. And we can do this now. And We can't go to Beast. We can go to Hush and Delirium on today's run, though. And it's going to be, if we can die and pick up Secretion and get Secretion back, as Dark Jew doesn't have extra items here, I'm going to want to do that. Because his 2x multiplier with the items we already have stocked up here, it's going to be a little bit crazy. We have 9 damage right now. I think we have a multiplier on Sinister Sight. We can probably get to about 14 to 15, 14.5 damage with Dark Judas's Shadow. Or I guess Judas's Shadow there. And then also get Secretion back, keep Mega Blast, and make our way to Hush with what I would assume to be essentially no issue there. We're going to get a Mega Blast charge coming up here very, very soon. It's a really good item to have in Boss Rush because it is essentially self-charging. You pop it once, kill it all, and you get your charge back just from beating the enemies it kills. So it's a very self-sufficient charging item to have. Good. Good. Where is my little friend? Nice. The problem is a lot of these bosses have, like, you know, a bunch of animations that cancel out timing here, but it's working fine thus far. One more, maybe? Ah, just barely off there. A little bit too late. But no, I really miss those, and if I do get to go back home and I have to, like, find a townhouse somewhere, I'm making sure I'm able to at least install a fire pit there. Because if I could have a bonfire once a week on Saturday and invite just like a bunch of random fucking people over, oh, that would be the dream, man. 2 more waves here. It should last us the entire time. Widow, finish your animation, please. I'm begging you. It'll be close. Now we'll be fine here. Look at that. And we get, oh my God, Sitter's Heart. Okay. We have to die and become Dark Judas here. But I don't know if it puts us back in this room if we do that. So just to be safe, we're doing that. We're going to walk into this room. We're going to bomb ourselves a lot here. I know it's a waste of HP. You can whine all you want, but it's for the greater good of humanity here. We're going to go from 16 damage to, like, potentially, you know, up to 24 maybe. I have no idea. It's going to be a bit of a wild ride. And we can finally take more than, like, 8 to 9 if you count Banishing Twin, or 10 if you count the negative items here. I guess 11 if you count Mega Blast 2. So we can have more than 11 items. Please spawn me back in there. There we go. We get to come back here and grab this. 26. I wasn't that far off. 29 and Secretion. This is the life, baby. This, I could have, I guess, reverse fool carded to save myself the bombs and all that. But hey, man, hindsight is always 20/20. Let's go find our boss fight here. But you guys should try that. I mean, if you got a fire pit, just invite the boys over. It's a good time. But the other kind of big thing we did was like going to random places. And I forget if I told this story already in a recent episode. So forgive me if I have. But we had this game called Odds Are that me and my friends play. Where I think I did tell this story. But I'll say it again because fuck you, that's why. What's this? Hey, nice. Where you go up to a friend and you say, hey, what are the odds you do X? Or what are the odds you do Y? And they'll give you a number between 1 and 100. Let's say, for example, they say 50. Then you count down from 3. Great shot. I gotta give them applause for that. Great shot. You count down from 3. And you both say a number between 1 and 50. If that number is the same number, then that person has to do that task. If it is a different number, you got to reverse it, and you, the person who made like the you know, odds are challenge, have to do that task, or you know, do it again for another odds are kind of deal there. We're in the angel pool. Slow your roll. You're in the angel pool. Slow your goddamn roll. Take it slow. Look for crawl spaces, special rooms, anything like that. Sacred Orb is an amazing like find to get here. I mean, this is just gonna be impressive. And we were at a Woodman's after going to B-dubs and getting some dirty dogs or dirty, what are they called? What are the B-dubs, like tater tots? I think they're just called dirty dogs or some shit like that. They're called dirty dubs, I think. Which were not, I didn't like them that much. I'm not a big fan of tater tots. I know, sue me. We could no, we can't really sacrifice, can we? We're only gonna get like 2 items in this floor. We finally got out of the goddamn devil pool. And we're not even gonna get a crawl space? Are you pulling my chain right now? I've worked so hard for this. I'm looking for one. If it takes me all of freaking 11 bombs, I'm gonna use the best that I can to find one of these. Oh, don't touch that. Crawl spaces. Actually, do this because you can get an item for beating it. Oh my god. Yeah, great room. Great room. I'm also gonna grab the wild card because I believe the wild card allows us to use our active item twice. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was just like way too worth it. We can't drop Lawful now, but if we do get a good item pool, we now have Stairway. I just came in my pants. Okay. We do have Curse of the Blind. Unless you give me a Sun card. What did we lose? I don't think we lost anything. Oh, these are just bombs. That's right. We'll roll it. I forgot what the Fool card does there. Hey, you know what? That's not bad, man. That is not bad at all. You can still do some more exploring here. You have not even gone into here yet, which could be good. It could be great, actually. Okay, it was not that good, to be honest with you. Ooh, health down? That's damage, right? That's a lot of damage for us. Okay. And you also have not seen your super secret room yet. Yeah, okay, sure, we'll take that. I don't know why it gives us Leviathan damage up, but oh, that's all right. I'm not going to complain. That's going to be double Mega Blast for the Hush fight next, or in 2 floors. We just got to find this last room, and then we're good to go. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Also, forgot about crawl spaces again. It could be right here. It could be anywhere. We have an increased chance to find them, so we better find them quick. Can we overcharge for like 3 Mega Blasts, maybe? I know I'm doing a lot of planning right now, but it's going to be worth it. Just trust me. We can overcharge. It's going to ensure we at least get... what is happening? Oh, you gave us so many there. It's going to ensure we at least get... I hate my life. An extra charge going into the Hush fight. And I think that's about all you want to do here. You could back the hell up as number 1 thing. And you could give you some bombs to see if you can give me like an extra angel item here, but I want to take advantage of the floor while we have the option to. Because a floor like this, or money for, ooh, a floor like this is quite valuable for angel items and things of that nature. And we should only need like 15 cents here to go back. That was perfect. To go back here and get a full double charge. Then we can have a triple charge for Hush. Or... Prosperity. Oh, yeah, no, that's okay, cool. Doubles every single guy we have. We have 2 Incubi, 2 Twisted Pair, and double Job's family right now. I forgot about you, Sexy. Hello. God, Angel Pool again. We cannot steal these, but that's fine because we're out of money anyways. But I'd love to have Holy Mantle right now if the world could see fit. That's crazy. Well... Make sure you can actually access Hush. You're kind of running out of time here. You're going a little bit too slow. You're min-maxing, ironically enough, for a BD1P video. Min-maxing a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. So make sure you're still at least, you know, trying your hardest to keep the run going on here. But the odds are game is addicting because you can, like, say the most obscene shit. Like, I want you to go to the bathroom and you know, jack off. 1 on 100. 3, 2, 1. Bull say 33. That man is bound by natural law to go to the bathroom of this restaurant and jack off. Did not happen, but it could. You never know. It's a very fun, like, risk to take. And the odds are game here in question was we were at a Woodman's just walking Spike Rock, just walking around the Woodman's, right? And I was like, hey, Zach, my friend Z Blakes. I was like, Z Blakes, what are the odds you go to the middle of this store and you shout as loud as you can, put that shit down, son? And he said 1 in 50. He was being risky. 1 in 50 is a pretty big gamble, I will say. It actually is quite the gamble. Ooh. Paralysis. Huge. And 150 happened. We said the same exact number. It is Angel Pool again. So, like, do this. And he had to go to the middle of the Woodmans and shout, "Put that shit down, son." And the whole goddamn store went quiet. That's it? That's all you're going to give me? Okay, buddy. We have a little bit of time to walk around here and go for some more secret room shenanigans, but make sure you're watching your clock just the smallest amount. Save some money for stairway, I guess, too, although we're not guaranteed a good pool. Next floor, Lawful might just be giving us like the same pool for 3 floors in a row. This is really, really good to see. Speaking of, you know, there's a godhead for us. We are going to crush everything in this game within 2 seconds. I mean, what can you say, really? This is just... Lawful might be one of the greatest modded items I've ever seen. Consistently always gives me the best runs. It's always like Sacred Heart, Godhead, Holy Mantle, Brimstone, Twisted Pair, Mom's Knife, like... Oh my god. This is insane. This is too much. You're gonna lose time for Hush by trying to play the game properly. It's gonna be one of the longer videos in the streaks as of recent for sure, but I'm having a good time with the run, so why should I stop? And the lag's making this last forever, but once again, do I have a reason to stop? I don't think so. I gotta start uninstalling mods to make my game run properly. It's a little bit absurd. I'm gonna go for you next, because we already paid you out a little bit. You could drop me a very good item. Okay. You did not drop me anything. So we're going to do this instead. We're going to go up here, put a bomb down, give it a minute, and some more money. Thank you. Okay, it's a revive. Definitely worth the time spent trying to get it, because revives are very important in modded Isaac. A lot of items can just flat out kill you, so... Revives do help out, I think, more than people realize. It's not there. It can't be to our left. It can probably not be next to this room. There's a rune in here, though. It's an Awaz rune, which actually could be... I gotta go fast. I'm running out of time here. I have about a minute left to get to my Hush fight. This could be Urn of Souls. I don't give a shit at all, really. Walk out of here. Secret room, secret room. If I was a secret room... Can't be there, but I can get a red... Cracked key right here. This is going to be interesting. I guess you go down here. I don't care about tears down right now. Oh, boy. I'm trying to, like, not lose the Hush door. There we go. Okay, a little bit of, like, a little bit of time left. We don't really want that at all. So you want to fast travel back to here and grab your card. It was 1 room over. 40 seconds. Secret room. Here. It is right there. Okay, don't worry about that bomb. It was an accident bomb. Don't worry about that one. We get Lovers, Death, Devil, Sun. That will show us where the super secret room is. Is right over there. We're going to have plenty of time. Don't worry, guys. I'm being very cautious right now. I have my wild card still. 20 seconds till Hush. 18, 17. I wish. I fucking wish, dude. All right. We're going to Hush. And then hopefully Delirium as well. 12 seconds to spare. I was cutting it maybe a little bit too close there. But it'll all be worth it when we take down the big man himself. What's in here? I don't know what pool that is from. We already are kind of like our own walking death buttons. We're gonna take this. Huh. Alright. We gulped that. Cool. Pile of bones. And well, I guess we're taking that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're all kind of bad anyways. It's like we have just the standard, like, item room pool right now. And this should be good. We may want to save our double wildcard charge for Delirium instead. But, I mean, we already do enough damage. Hush should just die with 1 Mega Blast. Get a couple of these shots and then do this. You figure you're gonna die. Oh, wait, you're getting hit in your super armor? How are you... his build was so strong, he was getting hit while he had invincibility. Put that in perspective. What the fuck is this? Is that a mimic door? You're still broken? Uh-oh. Well, there's a door on the hush room, everybody. Look at that. Just class act. Class act hush fight. Final floor already. Hush took about 5 seconds to beat. What's our pool on this floor? It is going to be... I forgot stairway last floor. My bad, guys. I'll forgive me, please. Forgive me. Nothing worth my time. It could be the Rotten Beggar pool, the fly items, or it could just be item room. We'll never know until the run's over, so just bum rush your way to Delirium. If there is no good pool, these boss rooms are not going to be random. They're going to have a set pool, so there is no need to try to explore every nook and cranny. You're going to be all right either way. Use Mega Blast to push you even further. Nice. That was a great room clear. A little bit of damage never hurt nobody. Well, it does hurt me. It's damage, to say the least, but still. A lot of these... The sad thing about Mega Blast is, like, in concept, cracked item. With the amount of enemies in this game that don't allow for it to, like, pierce them right away and it just wastes time, it kind of goes from, like, an SS tier item to, like, an S tier item. It's still fantastic, but it really does not do as much as I think it should do. Well, that's not true. It does enough, but you'd think it'd be better. Oh, hello. Yeah, we'll take this. We have Tech X, Godhead now. What's a full charge look like? This might one-shot Delirium. Our Incubus guy is still firing. I think we have a Kidney Stone coming out. Congratulations, you've given birth to a Kidney Stone. Ooh, a little bit of damage here. 0.6 became 1.45, over doubling what the OG value of what it is, thanks to our implicit or inherent damage multiplier, as well as Sinister Heart and things like that. Really cannot complain. I just want to find the boss fight and be done with the run. We're going to maybe pass our first 45-minute video, and God knows how long on this streak. So if you're here for it, hey, thanks for watching until the end. I guess I didn't really miss the longer videos, but it's nice to have a longer video like once a month to keep the retention up, I guess, in the analytics, but also just to banter for a bit. Because now that I'm back from vacation, I can sit down and like record videos once a day again and be more like... and not have a huge backlog of stuff. It sucks when I have like a 6-video backlog and a new character comes out that I have to do a video on the day of. And I have to like offset my streak and not mention what happened in past videos in that video, because in your guys' mind, those don't exist yet. So to be able to just like sit down and record a video like within a close chronological proximity, I guess, if that makes sense, it's really nice. Longer ones where I can just talk about vacation or banter or whatever, it makes it easier to get through here. I also wanted to say, I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, the charity stream we did a while ago, the charity for Planned Parenthood, that stream, the maker of the mod that I was using to get the donations to affect the game has found a way to make that work with Twitch channel points, meaning because you guys liked the VODs, that charity stream, so much, I'm going to be posting like 2 of those runs a day. Or not a day. 2 of those Twitch runs like a week. In place of the streak. With the mod. You know, still functioning. But instead of it costing the viewers money, it just costs you like free tokens you get by watching my channel on Twitch. So if you guys don't have any money to spare, but you still want to contribute to the, you know, the overall videos, it's a great way to do that. Because you can come into my stream, you watch for an hour, you gain like 300 points, and you can spend those points on, you know, the different rewards. Spawning Darky style, giving me free items and shit, trying to kill me, whatever you want. And it'll make those a lot more engaging from a Twitch perspective, but also more fun to watch on a YouTube perspective. So if you really want to come by and support those and watch those, the link, as always, is... asshole, I'm done. I'm dead. I'm dead. As always, is down below. And I think you'll have a good time if you choose to. That's just me, though. Not Delirium. There should be, like, a statue, or a stature. If you have, like, enough DPS, or you kill things fast enough, you just get sent to Delirium right away. You get to fight them, like, immediately. Also, this map is fucking huge. Out of my face, please. That's just the worst part of Minimap API. There's no opacity setting. It's always at 100% opacity. Okay, we gain nothing, pretty much. Please give me my boss fight here. I am starving. There we go. Was it that hard? All right, boys, you ready? Bye-bye. All right, get a full charge off. Go. And pop it. If a homing beams are going to be fine to home in. The tears can still hurt you, so be extra careful here. Oh my god. Double shot. I popped the card already, so I can have 2 Mega Blasts at once, and he's dead. What can you say? What can you say, really? If you enjoyed the run and my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been... Well, hold on. Give me, like, 20 seconds here. I have been BD1P. Peace out, and goodbye.